You need to hear this. If you have ever wondered about white privilege, believe it or not, most rank-and-file white people do not experience white privilege. They wake up and go to work and pay bills like everyone else. Donald Trump is a white, Ivy League-educated, blonde-haired, blue-eyed, 6 feet tall plus male, and a billionaire who has faced multiple attempts on his life. Further, he has had a judicial system leveraged against him and faced numerous bogus charges, unlike any of his predecessors. One might argue he has not benefited of white privilege. In fact, being a white male has hurt him. According to The Economist, the arraignment of Donald Trump at a court in Miami on June 13th marks a first in American history. The current Biden administration believes that the previous president endangered national security by willfully mishandling classified documents. Even more extraordinary, the defendant is the front-runner in the Republican primary. Thus, the 2024 election could turn into a campaign for Mr. Trump to stay out of prison. According to the National Post, after Trump was found guilty by a jury of 12 men and women, U.S. President Joe Biden said, "The American principle that no one is above the law was reaffirmed." But the principle that everyone is entitled to a fair trial was abandoned. Biden continued, "And it's reckless, it's dangerous, and it's irresponsible for anyone to say this was rigged just because they don't like the verdict." It's easy to take Biden's position when he leveraged the judicial system against Trump. One might assume the attack against Trump is an attack of traditional values, masculinity, and/or white men. Or could it possibly be more of an individual issue whereby two people have bad chemistry or something greater? Imagine if Trump were black. Would blacks cry foul and racial discrimination? Would BLM and the NAACP have a march on Washington? So far, no white organization has come out en masse to support Trump. No riots, no public support, nothing. What if he were a woman? Would he get any support? Surely he would. One has a clear, straight track, feminist and women. The other faces hurdles and obstacles, heterosexual traditional men like Trump. Both are running, but their experiences are very different. So what's in this backpack? Things like being a normal heterosexual man who happens to be white comes with penalties. In general, heterosexual men aren't allowed to be men or being coerced into calling a man a woman and using bad English by calling a single person they or them. These might seem small, but they add up. Recognizing the illusion of privilege gives the perception of status mean feeling guilty. It's about understanding our world better. When we know these perceptions are self-fulfilling, we can work towards fairness and equality for everyone. So, next time you see someone struggling, remember, everyone's reality is different. Let's all help each other out. Thanks for listening.